Welcome back to Tech TV. I'm here at 5G World and I'm with Ravi right now. So Ravi, did you want to tell us more about how you're finding 5G World so far?
It's a brilliant event actually. I like the idea that every single speaker position and presentation slot's maxed out. Everyone's got their headsets on, totally concentrating, and no doubt they're enjoying it brilliantly. Okay.
That is very great to hear. And did you want to tell us more about where do you see commercial 5G going in terms of smart cities?
Yeah, smart cities is an area that we're working on massively at the moment. We've done a lot of work recently in terms of securing rights with city councils and also with other partners like advertising screens. So what we're doing at the moment is we're designing and starting to deploy systems across the UK. We're also working with our partners very heavily on that as well to ensure that the type of infrastructure that we install in is going to be capable, not just for this first couple of years of 5G, but really in terms of how it expands for the next 5 to 10 years and more as well.
And where do you see URLLC fit in to this?
That's a real clever bit. Okay, I've done a presentation just a short while ago about it, but this ultra reliable, low latency systems as such, that's going to put a completely different bar on 5G. It's not ready yet. It's going to be available, and obviously in the next few years we've got release 16 still to come out. But what that's going to do is it's going to have to take the bar up on commercial networks for an enhanced mobile broadband quite exceptionally. It's going to have a lot more redundancy and resilience built into the system. We're going to start seeing edge computing going into our aggregation cabinets, and also we're going to have to start looking at how we maintain and monitor all the systems as well. The thing we're specifically trying to do at the moment is we're trying to make sure that the infrastructure we're putting in for the commercial rollout as well is fully scalable for the ultra-reliable and low-latency systems. So the magic of that is to make sure that there isn't a major disruption or a change to the network, okay? And fingers crossed we'll achieve that.
And tell us more about what infrastructure is expected to be needed to achieve this.
Yeah, that's really capturing this whole aspect to do with the monitoring systems, but also we see that in about 3 to 4 years' time, conventional things like small cells, even if it is a 4G or a 5G network, they'll come out and we'll actually have to start looking at adopting technologies like C-RAN, for example, and also multi-operator. Those components will then need to go lower to the floor or lower to the ground rather than up at high elevated levels on street columns, just so you can maintain those a bit more easily, let's say. But the other thing as well is it's just a fully redundant system. You would have to have, we would feel, a dual setup system. So that means your fibre, your power, the components at the A end and the B end will have to be doubled up. So fundamentally that will then provide the super reliable or ultra reliable and those low latency expectations that end users want.
And how is iWireless Solutions ready or preparing for this?
Everything pretty much, technology, people, new processes, also some really important things is securing the rights, so not the mechanical bits but the actual securing the rights with city councils. We've been liaising a lot with city council. It's really good to see how engaged they are in wanting 5G and early adoption of 5G cities. They want to be there. They don't always want to see things like massive MIMO where they don't control or it's further away. They want to see high quality systems, lower to the ground in effect, and a lot closer to end users. They know and they feel that that's going to have a far superior quality system to them, the best broadband, the most reliable, and also ideally the lowest latency that gives the services end users really want. So we're really aiming for that quite a lot at the moment. We're investing heavily. And all being well in the next year or so, that's going to start paying off with all the hard work and good effort from our guys.
That's great, very exciting stuff. And I guess to wrap things up, can you tell us more about what you're most excited about at 5G World?
5G World, I think when I look at all the things like the ultra reliable and low latency, the things that are further away from here now, the guys are here, there's the software, the platforms, the systems, the artificial intelligence, that's here. You can see those kiosks with the suppliers and the exhibitors as well. I was expecting it's still an imaginary world, but it's here. Okay, so that's great to see it, and it's a good event. Brilliant.